Good morning, everyone. My name is Craig Chambers, and this is Bible Times. And we're still looking in chapter 5, verse 31, and I think I can pretty well finish the chapter today. It's been a difficult chapter, so why don't we go ahead and get started? Verse 31. If I bear witness of myself, this is Jesus speaking, by the way. Actually, why don't I set this up? Remember that he went to the place called Bethesda where the water turned, and the man wanted to go down and he couldn't get down into the water to get healed because the angel stirred it. And so Jesus healed him, and he healed him on the Sabbath, and the Jews got angry with him and were going to kill him, and then he made him out made himself out to be God, equal with the Father, and they were going to kill him for that too. And he's just talking. If I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true. There is another who bears witness of me, and I know that the witness which he witnesses of me is true. That's God the Father. Then he continues, changes up. You have sent to John, and he was born witness to the truth. Now remember, John the Baptist, he was the one who went ahead of Jesus proclaiming his coming, and he baptized. And that's who we're talking about here. Verse 34, yet I do not receive testimony from man, but I say these things that you may be saved. He was the burning and shining lamp, and you are willing for a time to rejoice in his light. But I have a greater witness than John's, for the works which the Father has given me to finish, the very works that I do, bear witness of me, that the Father has sent me. I mean, nobody else can do miracles like he can. Obviously, the Father sent him. He's the Son of God, which makes him God. The Father has given me to finish the very works that I do. Bear witness of me. And the Father has sent me. And the Father himself who sent me has testified of me. You have neither heard his voice at any time nor seen his form. But you do not have his word abiding in you, because whom he sent, him you do not believe. In other words, you don't believe in Jesus. He's talking to the Jews. You're not believing in Jesus. You're not believing in me. You search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life. And these are they which testify of me. And he's right. The scriptures do testify of him. But you are not willing to come to me that you may live. In other words, they don't see the connection. Continuing on to verse 41. I did not receive honor from men, but I know you, that you do not have the love of God in you. I have come in my Father's name, and you do not receive me. If another comes in my own name, in his own name, him you will receive. How can you believe who receive honor from one another and do not seek honor that comes from only God? In other words, these religious people, got along great with each other. They loved each other. But they also said they loved God. And they really didn't love God, because if they did, they'd love Jesus Christ. Because God, the Father and the Son are one. Excuse me. And so they were rejecting him. How can you believe, verse 44 says, who receive honor from one another, and not seek the honor comes from the only God? Do you think that I shall accuse you to the Father? There is one who accuses you, Moses, in whom you trust. For if you believed Moses, would you believe me? He wrote about me. They claimed that they knew everything about Moses, and they believed what Moses said, but they didn't believe him. See, Moses wrote Genesis through Deuteronomy, and they didn't make the connection. You know, if they really truly believed Moses, they'd really truly believe Jesus. But they don't. But you, verse 47, but if you do not believe in his writings, how will you believe in my words? See, they think they believe him, but they believe his word. But they don't. They just make believe. Excuse me. That's the end of the chapter. That was a tough one. Thank you very much for spending with me. Tomorrow we'll be starting in chapter 6 and the feeding of the 5,000. That sounds exciting. And please subscribe. That's really important because it shows me that people are listening, and I really appreciate that. And also, if you liked it, please put up a thumbs up if you liked it. And I really appreciate all of you. I love all of you for listening. It's just such a blessing to me, all the people who've been listening and all the people who've been writing to me, PMing me, and everything. I really appreciate that. I hope that you feel comfortable enough to write in the YouTube, what do they call it? YouTube place there where you can make comments. I hope you can write in there and give me compliments, or not compliments, but whatever you want to say. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know. That's okay. So anyways, thank you very much. God bless.